Welcome back to the Punk Rock Player One channel, and I got another album review for you guys today. We are looking at Final Summer by Cloud Nothings, and I know nothing about this band other than they are garage rock, and that's all I need to know to check these guys out. I also like their album cover. Insert here Kanye with his phone taking a picture of the sunset. That's me everywhere I go with the sunset. That's just this is how it goes. I'm basic like that. All right, so the first track is Final Summer. This is definitely, I think, going to be the most popular song on the album. It's just very anthemic and it has cool synth sounds at the beginning. Kind of sounds like you're being blasted to another planet or something, or like you're taking a trip to the Wizard of Oz or something like that. And then the song starts about, I think, a minute in, but it doesn't seem that long. You know, sometimes intros can seem long, but this intro does not seem that long. It's pretty well done. And it's just loud, nice loud drums, good drum beat, muddy guitars. Very, very, I will say, if you like muddy guitar sounds and like older grunge rock sounds, like the best thing I can think of right now is like, you know how Weezer can sound very grungy with their distorted guitar tone? This album is all that. So if you love that muddy guitar tone, you need to listen to this album pronto. So yeah, so muddy guitars, and I also put here like a droning bass. So and not in a bad way droning, but it very much fits the vibe of the muddy guitars and the kind of drowned out vocals and the droning bass. It kind of all fits, and the loud drums. It's definitely got a vibe to it, and I appreciate it. I'm here for it. And the vocals definitely remind me of White Reaper, which is good. If you know White Reaper, they're very much like 70s power pop. They kind of remind me of, for example, Cheap Trick is a 70s power pop band or power pop rock kind of band. More on the rock side, of course. So is Cheap Trick. They're more on the rock side, but White Reaper is very good. And I feel like Cloud Nothings very much reminds me of White Reaper, but like a muddier version of that, which is awesome. The chorus is very good on this first track, and it's just, you know, when you listen to a song, you can kind of tell it's just has those bright tones. It sounds positive. This is one of those songs. This is a very good, strong opener to the album, and right out the gate, it's going to be on my top 5. So, bam. Final Summer is in the top 5 songs of this album. Next is Daggers of Light. Again, very strong choruses, and they take advantage of all the muddiness and kind of make like a wall of sound with the guitars on this particular track. Sounds good. And the best way I can describe this, I'm sure there's a expert way to describe it, but you know, when the guitars kind of make like an alarm sound, like dun, 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 kind of like an alarm sound. They do that a lot on this album, and it does not get boring. It's very good, but they introduce that kind of guitar playing on Daggers of Light. And it very much just sounds like you're in a dreamscape in this particular song, like you're just floating off into space, zoning out. The next song is I Get Along. I'd Get Along. Very nice sludgy guitars, distorted guitars, good vocals. I don't know what word I was about to say there. I don't even know. And this song also had positive vibes. So that's already 2 songs with positive vibes. So you kind of get where they're going with this album, like with the album cover, Final Summer, kind of like both happy and sad at the same time, but sort of more happy than sad, but a little sad, you know. And this song fits that bill as well. I went ahead and gave this a banger alert, so both Final Summer and I'd Get Along are in the top 5. Next track is Mass Policy. This is definitely the fastest song on the album. It's got like a good chugging pace with the riff, and best vocals so far on the album. And there's this lyric that says, "It takes so long." He does very good delivery of that. He says that a lot in the song, and it's the way they have these vocals produced. It sounds like an album like from the 70s, like a 70s power pop band. And this vocalist definitely fits into that genre of singing. So Mass Policy also ended up in my top 5. Next track is Silence. Very good lyrics. This is more of an emotional song, and this particular song gave me Smashing Pumpkins vibes. And the bass guitar definitely stuck out more in this song, and and continuing in this album, the drums, like, it almost seems like the drums get louder and louder and louder, but not overbearingly, but they, I guess they, maybe they stick out more in different songs. But good stylistic choice. Like, it's a pretty like loud sounding album without being too overbearing, which is impressive. That's whoever they got to mix this, or if they mix this themselves, well done. Cheerio. Good stuff. And it's, yeah, Silence is a very chill song too, though. Like, isn't that weird? Like, a song can be very loud but also chill at the same time. So props to them for that. Next song is Running Through the Campus. I was wrong. Actually, this song is going to be probably their most popular song on this album, because it just has that good, like, nostalgic feel. I can't explain it. I mean, they're talking about running through campus like we've all done before, either in high school or college. Maybe not running in college. Running is more of a high school, junior high thing. But uh, yeah, this very much has that nostalgia kind of feeling. Great main riff, and there's a girl backing vocals on this song, and that fits very well in this song in particular. So that'll definitely be a crowd favorite for sure, just for that reason, because of it being nostalgic. The next song is The Golden Halo, and this has the famous "Ohs," and it does very well with them. Vocals are great. The chugging riffs are good on this one as well. And this song also has kind of like a bright, uplifting tone. And I went ahead and gave this a banger alert as well. So, yeah, this song is very good. Do not sleep on it. I think most people are going to listen to Running Through the Campus and Final Summer, and maybe I'd Get Along, but don't sleep on The Golden Halo. It is very good. Next song is Thank Me for Playing. And I really liked that lyric. They used that title track in the lyric. The lyric is, "I'm done with your game. Thank me for playing." And that sounds like a Fall Out Boy song title or something. But uh, yeah, go listen to the song as well. This song is the first song that kind of has like a mini solo at the end there, and I went ahead and put a banger alert for this one as well. So I think that's 5 for the top 5 out of 10 of the songs on the album. Next track is On the Chain. This one has that kind of siren guitar sound I was talking about earlier. Alkaline Trio does that a lot as well, with this like siren kind of, and so does Red Hot Chili Peppers sometimes with John Frusciante. On the Chain has very nice duetted guitars, and it has that siren kind of effect. So anytime I hear siren guitars, especially on this kind of album, it's makes me feel like I'm zoning out. So not in a bad way, but like I'm like, whoa, man, like spaced out. So On the Chain is good. It keeps the vibe of the overall vibe of the album. Next track, final one, Common Mistake, is another fast song, actually, like Mass Policy. And there's a lyric in there that says, "This is your life," and they repeatedly say, "This is your life." I like that message. And yeah, just overall uplifting lyrics on this album. It's great. And there's bright sounding riffs throughout. And I also put on my notes, do not sleep on this one either. Do not sleep on Common Mistake. Great closer. And yeah, this album is definitely something that you would not know that you listened to the last track, and you would if you have it on repeat, you wouldn't even notice, and you would just keep listening to it. Like it for me, it'll have high repeat value. So I'm not sure how big these guys are. I really don't know much about them, other than I just found them, and that's kind of how I pick albums to review. I just discover whatever's out there and I listen to it and then put up a review for you guys. So I was, yeah, and I like this album. It's great. Before we get to the review, the top 5 songs for the album is, for me, Final Summer, I'd Get Along, Mouse Policy, so that's 3. The Golden Halo, number 4. Thank Me for Playing, number 5. And I actually had 6 this time, Common Mistake. So I'll just let that happen. So there's actually top 6 for this album. So you could tell probably what this album review score is going to be. Would I skip any songs on this? No, I don't think I would. And that is the main criteria for a drumroll, please. 10 out of 10. I give this album a 10 out of 10. I enjoyed it. Go listen to it. Is this the final summer song album of the summer? Question mark. I don't know. But go listen to it. It's great. And I will catch you guys later. Have a good one.